Alright, so I'm gonna be doing a little recap on what I've done to my car, because I know I don't record everything and neither do I upload a lot. So here's an overview of what I've been doing to the car. So I got two 650 Holley carburetors. They're used, they're not brand new. They came off a boat motor. I've almost set up the throttle linkage. I just need the part that bolts down here. The kit came with one, but it doesn't fit. I tried drilling some holes into the part for it to line up, but it didn't, so I might just go ahead and make a whole different bracket for that. I've put spark plug wire, organizers, clips, whatever you want to call them, just a cat. I made a T-bracket for my fuel log, so the carburetors, the fuel line comes straight out. Same thing for the back ones. And I'm gonna just have them come out right here, straight down to the fuel regulators. Once I have the fuel regulators, I'm gonna drill some holes for I can bolt it down, and hopefully it clears the hood. Either way, I still need to cut the hood because it's big ass hood scoop. So, and then on this side, oh, I also got 2-inch spacers because the throttle linkages would hit the bottom of the intake. So 2-inch spacers. And I also am getting new fuel bowls because, as you can see, these are stripped, and that one as well. So I already ordered those. Holley says it's gonna be here by the beginning of next year, so it's gonna be a while. It's already been like 10 days that I've been waiting. So what else? My alternator, as you can see, I don't have a bracket or nothing. I thought I made a good bracket right here, you know, but it's not really adjustable. I mean, it is adjustable, it's just, how do I want more support, you know, because I don't want this belt ripping and possibly messing something up, like these wires right here. That would be a bitch. I routed the fuel line already. I already have all the fuel line throughout the whole car, besides where the fuel pump is. For the fuel pump, all I need is to cut the hose, put the fittings, and then that's really it. Just screw it onto the fuel pump. Same thing for the sump on the gas tank in the back. You can see it right there. Still haven't hooked it up, but it's almost there. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. And then I also need to put the filter in the back. I need to put the three-way T-fitting. That goes back to the gas tank to send the fuel back to the tank. I forgot a return line. There you go. The return line, the fuel return line back to the tank. So yeah, I mean, that shouldn't be too hard. All the plumbing, it's not really that hard. It's just, you know, it's not gonna, like, I didn't know I needed these 2 spacers until I came and I measured, or I mocked up the carburetors and they didn't fit. I didn't know I needed this linkage because I thought they would fit straight instead of sideways. It came with a linkage, but the guy had on his motor, it was a Chevy motor, so I guess the intake is longer, because it would fit, it would almost fit straight, the carburetors, but the bowls, they would hit by like barely. They would barely hit. So he told me that I was assuming I needed to flip the carburetors, and I asked him. He was like, yeah, you do need to flip the carburetors or just turn them. So I did that. It works out. I still haven't turned the car on, obviously, because it's not done, but I have cranked it over, and it's cranked over, but last time I cranked it over was like a month ago maybe. So yeah, I mean, it's almost done. What else? Check out the hood scoop, I guess. So yeah, right now I actually just emailed the company that I got the bracket from. I have a bracket, but it was 5 inches long. I need a bracket that's maybe 2 inches because the screws that you can adjust to make it longer or shorter, those screws, once you loosen them all, not all the way but almost all the way, it extends about 1 inch. So that means if the rod was 2 inches and I have two screws that go out about 1 inch, that would be 5 inches, and that's about what I want. I have a rod that's 5 inches, but when I put those screws on plus 2 more inches, that would be 7 inches, and that's way too big. So I asked for to exchange it. If they don't, I'm gonna just see if I could cut the other one. Hopefully there's still thread all the way through the rod. If not, take it to a machine shop, insert some threads. Right here I made a little cover for the firewall. This is actually where the heater core hose used to go in, and the heater core. The pipes will pop out right here. So I just covered that off with a piece of metal. Make sure these wires are good. I mean, they move freely, you know, the up and down, side to side. Those edges, I made sure they were smooth. Make sure it doesn't cut no wires. What else? Oh, the exhaust. I haven't touched on the exhaust. So these exhausts, I'm not sure, or I actually forgot what kind of exhaust they are. They are long tubes. I got them off of Jegs. These were, well, at least this side was a fucking pain in the ass. Simply because the drive shaft, I have a manual steering rack, so the shaft, I think it's the shaft on the steering rack, I think it's either longer or shorter. I think it's longer. I mean shorter. So you can see that big ass universal joint. It was hitting, oh my god, that's rusting. It was hitting that pipe right here. I don't know, this is a weird ass, like, I don't know why they would have the pipe come all the way over here and then down. I don't get why they didn't just do it like all these other ones, just straight back, loop down, and then out the back, you know, or out the bottom. But no, they had to bring it all the way over here, and then I had to bash the shit out of it. Even right here, I had to bash it. Right here is a mean ass kink right here. Bash it right here. Basically, I had to bash every place for these nuts to go on. The kit did come with screws, but I had already bought studs, and those studs came with those nuts. So I think if I were to use those screws it came with, I wouldn't need to bash it, but it's whatever. It's not perfect. But once the car's running, I'm gonna actually take it to an exhaust shop, for they could have that pipe, for they can measure it, and they could have the car, and they could reroute it like a S, or like a backwards S, there you go, or like a Z. This side wasn't too bad on me. I did have to bash places still, almost like on every single one. It was just kind of a pain in the ass to like shove it down there, because it's a tight fit. The starter was kind of a pain in the ass too to install, because it's a tight fit. I don't even think I got that nut right there. I don't even think it's like fully super tightened, but I think it'll hold because it's a lock nut. So clean that water in the back, make sure all this is clean, rust free, besides the other side of the exhaust. What else? I think that's it. that should be it. Let me go on the inside really quick. I didn't really do anything in the inside. So I haven't really done anything on the inside. It's actually super, I think it's dusty in here. I can't even tell. I mean, I have the car covered with tarp. So the inside, I think I uploaded this, painting all this red, the gauge or the gauges, RPM gauge, volt, water, oil. I need a fuel pressure gauge. I'm having two up on the car or on the regulators, but I need one up here, somewhere over here. So I'm gonna need to get one of those and then install that. And then the shifter, I mean, it works. I got a new boot. I don't know what you want to call that. But this was for an 86, and I think, yeah, 1986 Foxbodies and back. I didn't realize, so it's all like too much, you know. So I don't know, I'm probably just gonna leave it. It doesn't really bother me, besides it looks like someone just threw a black bag right there. So yeah, I think that's it. Wonder what's in here. Oh, my insurance. Okay. Damn, there's a lot of overspray in there. Oh well. I still need to get, or I have the panels for here and here, but I still need to get the thing that goes right here. I have that one on that side. I just took it off because I needed to route some wires. I have this one as well, but there's a broken, like, it's cracked, and I don't really want to use a cracked one. I have that panel over there. I already hooked up the clutch, the throttle. I haven't. The brakes, actually, what I need to do with the brakes is I need to bleed them. I was bleeding them not yesterday. I was bleeding them a couple weeks ago, or I was trying to, at least, and it wasn't bleeding. It was like I was pressing the brake, no fluid was coming out. I know there's fluid in here. I mean, I literally topped it off. See? So it's either, I don't know, I mean, probably the line is clogged. I don't know, it's probably just, I have no idea what it could be. I haven't really dug that far into it, which I really need to, because when this thing starts, if it starts, Jesus, because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. If it starts, this baby's gonna need a lot of brakes, and some good brakes. It's gonna have the stock calipers, it's gonna have drum brakes. Sooner or later, you know, 5 lug. Probably get stronger axles. Well, I'm not even sure. I think it has stock axles. But yeah, it has drum brakes. I have disc brakes in the front. Sooner or later, 5 lug conversion. But yeah, those calipers, I have no idea if they're stuck or not. I don't even know how good the car brakes. Last time I drove it was over 9 months ago. So yeah, I need to do the brakes. This is almost done. I mean, it's pretty simple, but I really need to do these brakes, because I'm trying to have brakes. I'm not trying to fucking die. So yeah, and then I do the alignment, get new shocks. So yeah, that's basically it. I mean, I'm almost done with this shit. It's just parts are on back order, or whatever you call it, which kind of sucks, because I thought I was gonna get this car done by the end of the year. But you know, it's a project car. You got to take your time. Make sure you do everything right, even though mistakes happen, you know. Hopefully this doesn't. The cat, oh my god, the cat's in there. Yo. The cat, yo. Iki, come on. I didn't even know she was in there. So back to what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, what I've learned throughout this build is take your time. I still haven't started it, so I don't even know if it's gonna start, but I recommend take your time, you know, do your research, ask people, search online. You know, we have the internet now, so everything it's easy to learn things. You just need to stay consistent learning it. You know, so yeah, little motivational speech right there. But yeah, this is basically it. Wait until my neighbor's Cadillac passes by. Car actually sounds really good for a stock cam. But anyways, that's the end of this video. Just wanted to go over what I've done, because I don't post a lot about the car. I mean, I do post a lot about the car, but not like videos where I'm talking about it or talking about what I'm doing. I don't really like talking in videos. Matter of fact, I don't hate doing videos, but it's hard for me to do videos because I'm a shy person. I literally, I'm such a shy person. Like, it's hard for me to even come out and make these videos. But I try to push myself to make these videos because, you know, why not? I mean, I like to help people learn, especially about cars. I mean, I fucking love cars, especially Foxbodies, Foxbody Mustangs. I love classic cars. I love building them. Well, I love building this one, at least, even though blood, sweat, and tears, but you know, you have to suffer a little bit. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Another thing I forgot to touch on is the battery relocation kit. So obviously the battery's in the back instead of in the front. Big ass wire routes back. I'm gonna get some of that tubing or the loom to make sure those wires are good, they don't get cut or anything. Back there you can see the fuel pump wiring. So the fuel pump wiring, that's the power, and then the 12-volt ignition, I think. Is it? I don't know, I forgot, it's been a while. But in there, I can actually take it off. So this yellow wire is actually the power wire, with the 7.5 amp fuse. Goes back, it goes to a relay that's under that seat. So the relay is under that seat, it's ground. And then the other wire, that's the red wire, that's the actual wire that goes to the pump. And then I have the 12-volt ignition, the actual 12-volt ignition. It routes to the side, goes up, and then behind there, behind the dash, I have a power log. I forgot what it's called, but basically it has all these fuses. You could hook it up to 12-volt ignition. All my 12-volt ignitions that I need are down there. So it's pretty easy to get to. I mean, you could see it once you look under the glove box. So yeah, that's all routed. The battery, I actually need to go get this battery charged or replaced, because it's been a minute, it's been sitting. So yeah, that's the wiring for the battery. That's the power that goes to the solenoid. The ground is right here. I mean, I just ground it like this. Just ground it, you know. Jumper cables, just in case anything. I mean, I've actually been using those to power this battery from either my mom's or my dad's truck. So I've been doing that to power this, to make sure everything's good. So yeah, I mean, that's the battery relocation, fuel pump wiring. I think I have a video of the relay. I'm not sure if, or I'll probably put a picture up of the relay. I'm pretty sure I have a video of it. If not, I probably uploaded it on my channel with the shorts. So if you want to go check that out, if it's even on there, I'm not even sure if it's on there. Go check it out. Also, the actual, shut the fuck up, bird. The actual trunk, I put all this sound deadening stuff. I don't know what you call it. I got it from my uncle. I mean, he had a shit ton laying around. I think I have extra too. So I asked him if I could borrow it since he sold his project car, which, if anybody's wondering, it was a G35, 2005, I believe. So yeah, asked them for all this, for the sound deadening. Let me have it. You know, I just made it all pretty and shit. So yeah, that's it for the fuel pump wiring. I forgot to touch on that. Actually, I was actually editing the video, came back out, I was like, oh shit, the fuel pump and the battery relocation. And for now, this is how I hold up my trunk. Yeah, I upgraded from a broomstick to the stuff that's used in showers to make the edges smooth, you know, for there's no sharp edges. So yeah, I did get struts. They're on the way. Hopefully they fit. It said it'll fit, but you know, a bunch of people say a bunch of things and a bunch of people could lie too. So those are on the way. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you can, like, subscribe, comment if you want. If you have any tips on what I should do for my car, what parts you recommend for my car, suspension parts, no motor parts, because I mean this shit's already together. I'm not about to take it down. Suspension parts, what else? I mean, anything really. If you guys have any suggestions on parts that you really recommend, comment, and then I'll definitely reply to your comment. I mean, I'm always replying to comments. I love reading comments. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next video.